Hello. Today I want to inform you about the practice of wearing the hijab. You've probably seen a hijab even if you don't necessarily know what it is. It's hard to watch mainstream media, any news reports about the Middle East without seeing it. Um, I want to explain in this speech, I want to explain what the hijab is, the history of the hijab, and why women wear the hijab. So, what is a hijab? Well, a hijab is, in essentially, is a headscarf. It's a veil, a head covering, very similar to this one. So it's just a scarf that women tie around their head. Um, it comes in lots of different colors and varieties, and depending on where you are in the world, matters as to how you tie your hijab. So, someone in Pakistan would wear their hijab very differently than someone, say, in Saudi Arabia. Um, the history of the hijab. Dr. Amir from UNC Chapel Hill tells us that the hijab was worn by elite women in the early ADs, and middle class and lower class women did not wear the hijab. But he also says that over time in the 16th, between the 16th and 19th century, that it becomes a cultural symbol and it becomes this symbol of faith. And so it begins to be worn by all women across social classes. Dr. Abu Lughud and Dr. Mahmood both wrote articles about how the hijab has become a symbol of repression, especially in Western society. It has a stigma. When you see a woman in hijab wearing her veil, you often think that that woman is oppressed somehow. And so they want to express through their articles, which one of them was titled "Do Muslim Women Need Saving?" They want to express that the hijab is not about oppression. It is a symbol of religious piety and faith. And so they were very, it hurt them as Muslim women to have a symbol of their faith taken and making into associations with things like terrorism. And so that brings us into why do women wear the hijab? So if women are not oppressed wearing the hijab and it's something they choose, why did they do that? And so they wear the hijab for various reasons. There are a lot of reasons a woman decides to wear the hijab, but the most significant one across the board is probably modesty. So these women, there is a verse in the Quran that says women should cover their beauty, and so these women take this as a hair being the symbol of their beauty. They should cover their everything but their face with cloth, and it's a way of modesty, and it's a way of religious piety. So there are some countries around the world that require a woman to wear hijab. So Saudi Arabia is one. Saudi Arabia, if you go out in public, a woman has to be covered. But generally, in other places in the Middle East and around the world, wearing the hijab is a choice. And so these women choose to take up the symbol of the hijab as a way to display their religion and faith. And so just like a Christian would wear a cross around their neck, these women choose to wear the hijab as a symbol of their religious piety and as a symbol of dedication to their religion. And so it's very important to them. And so it can be easy to get bogged down in stereotypes that we see in mainstream media, and for us to think that as Westerners we know what's right and that these women should be these women are oppressed somehow. But I hope I've shown you that diversity that comes with wearing the hijab, and that it's not just a one-size-fits-all practice, and that it's not exactly the stereotype that American culture sometimes make it. Thank you.